So you're telling me Juno Temple isn't a mosaic building in Canada?
No, she's a very attractive woman who's naked nearly every movie she's in. I don't think she has clothes.
That's unbelievable. Oh.
Yeah, she's
Hey.
Hi there. We're here to our show.
Yeah.
We have a show. This is the first installment. What's
It's
that show called again?
the Untitled Drive-In Show.
Untitled Drive-In Show. I'm your host, Adam,
And I'm Nick, and we're going to be bringing you movie and TV reviews.
and other stuff.
And, yeah, a lot of other stuff.
Let's not put us in a box.
Yeah, we're going to keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
All right, let's get down to it.
Yeah, boogie, baby.
Bye-bye. Atlanta season premiered this week with the second episode. Atlanta, if you haven't heard about it, is Donald Glover from Community. It's his project. He created it, directed it, and wrote these 2 episodes. It is an incredibly weird and funny show that I think everyone should check out. It's about 2 cousins as they make their way through the Atlanta rap scene. It's not always about that. It is really just creating an amazing world. Out of these 2 episodes, I wanted to live in this world. I think it was incredible. I've seen the premiere twice now, and everything about it is just wonderful. The characters are all there, and they all have complex relationships. Darius is going to make you laugh with the weird things he says. I think Donald Glover probably is going to get an Emmy out of this at least. Anyway, it's just a fun show. I think it's fresh, and everyone's been loving it, which has been amazing to see. I haven't heard one negative word about this show. So if you just think that the premise is a little bit interesting, just check it out. I highly recommend it. Nick?
Now it's time for some conspiracy action. Greece. Did Sandy die in the beginning of the movie when she actually drowned in the lake? Some fans tend to think so. There's a very popular theory arising that Sandy had actually died, and that's why she floated off in the car at the end, having this perfect summer with these amazing, amazing people. And people really dig the theory. Everybody except for the actual creator of Greece, that is. He seems to be shutting it down, saying that whoever came up with the theory is on acid. I think he just doesn't want us to know the real truth.
Welcome to my least favorite segment, Do Not Watch. I recently had the displeasure of watching Neon Demon by Nicholas Winding Refn. He produced the film and made the film Drive with Ryan Gosling. So coming into this, I was like, okay, maybe this is him coming back. He did Only God Forgives recently with Ryan Gosling, which was kind of garbage. He's been doing this thing like Terrence Malick, where his films are very pretty, but the story is completely lacking. This film is about Elle Fanning trying to be a model in LA. She's a fresh young face, and she's like the chosen one of fashion. And the trailer kind of sells this as a movie that looks like she's kind of the one that everyone should be scared of in the fashion world, instead of everyone just kind of like, tempting her to the dark side, the evil, greedy side of fashion. But it just does nothing. It really does nothing, and it pushes an envelope that doesn't need to be pushed. And it really went nowhere. There were great performances, don't get me wrong. Jenna Malone is in it, and I always think she's great. Christina Hendricks is in it for like one scene. It just wasn't a great movie. It wasn't a good movie. It really was something I was angry about for a week. I'm still angry about. I do not like this film. I just did not like it. And please, save yourself some time and don't watch it. Watch Drive again instead. Or if you haven't seen Drive before, watch Drive. Just watch that movie. Forget about Neon Demon. It doesn't exist.
Game of Thrones. It's a show that everybody watches and everybody loves. And critics agree. Taking home 35 Emmys so far, this show has surpassed anything that any dramatic show has ever accomplished in the past. And that number's still temporary. They still have tons of awards that they could still potentially win. The only other show that's achieved more than that is Saturday Night Live, but they've been on it since the 70s, so I don't think it's fair to compare the two. Game of Thrones. Just taking all the critics' awards and taking our hearts.
Live by the Night is Ben Affleck's new picture. The trailer just dropped, and it is a 1920s gangster film. Cinematography looks incredible. Ben Affleck's rocking his amazing Boston accent again, so you know it's going to be great. Just everything on display in this trailer I'm interested in. I cannot wait, and I can't believe he just snuck this in between being Batman for 2 movies. So I'm really impressed. I think this one kind of flew under the radar. I forgot that it existed, and it was moved up by Warner Brothers actually because it's so good. So it sounds like it is an award-winning contender for the Oscars. I'm excited to see it. Probably not going to watch any more trailers because I'm already sold. If you haven't had the chance, check out Live by the Night. Hey, what's up? We got some Oscar buzz going on.
Yeah,
a little bit of early Oscar buzz.
I feel the buzz.
I've been stinging.
Yeah.
Getting stung by some movies.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
So we're going to talk about early picks.
Yeah, and there's some really, really good movies that are going to be coming out this year that we think are really strong contenders for the big O, if you will.
Definitely.
Yeah, one of which is La La Land. Damien Chazelle coming back at it again after his masterful piece of Whiplash. Oh, man. Yeah.
I need more, Neiman.
Yeah.
Not quite my tempo, Neiman.
Not quite my tempo either, Neiman.
Not quite my tempo.
But yeah, Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling, Hollywood's biggest power couple that's not actually a couple, coming together. Both have had Oscar nominations before.
Yeah.
Emma Stone winning the Venice Award for Best Actress, and that is a huge, huge honor and sometimes leads to that the Best Leading Actress role. So we'll be checking out for that.
One of my movies, Wolf, starring Dev Patel. It's about a kid who gets tragically taken away from his parents as a child in Calcutta. And his mom is Nicole Kidman in this one.
Hey.
Nicole Kidman is your mom.
Hey, you know what? That's a hot mom.
Yeah. Dev Patel, recently, he did Slumdog Millionaire in 2012.
Yeah.
Excellent film. Loved it. Was waiting for him to come back and do another just amazing drama.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see where this film leads. It looks like a powerful film. It's going to bring on a lot of tears.
Yeah.
Speaking of tears, you have another pick that's going to definitely just ooze them out of you.
Oh, I definitely do. Monster Calls with Liam Neeson and who does the kid have a name yet?
I don't remember who the kid is.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't keep track of a lot of child actors.
I don't either, but you know what? It's nice to see a fresh face every once in a while.
Sure.
But yeah, Monster Calls looks like basically what the BFG should have been. BFG, I mean, yeah, fun movie, but this just looks great. It looks incredible.
Yeah, it reminds me of Where the Wild Things Are.
It reminds me a lot of Where the Wild Things.
And that movie I really enjoyed. A lot of people didn't.
Hey.
I love the overall atmosphere though.
Yeah, man, I love anything Spike Jonze does.
Me too.
But anyways, Monster Calls, it just looks like this really big emotional ride that it just, if you haven't seen it yet, check out the trailer because it's just going to take you through a journey just through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is Collateral Beauty. I saw this trailer recently and it had Will Smith starring in it.
Yeah.
He's back, guys. I think he's going to do a good one this time.
He back.
And he back.
And he back.
So Will Smith plays a man. These are all like tragic things that are happening in all these films I've noticed. He loses his daughter in some sort of car accident, I believe, and he writes letters not to her, but to things like death, love, and time. Helen Mirren plays Death. So what happens is you write these letters, and then people start visiting him as those things.
Yeah.
So you got Helen Mirren playing Death. You got Keira Knightley playing Love.
Oh, she my love.
Definitely.
Yes.
Couldn't pick it better myself.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a great movie. It's gonna be a lot like 7 Pounds, I think.
Yeah, you know, I like how movies are taking bigger risks, getting a little weird with it.
Yeah, this one's gonna be great. I heard the book is phenomenal, so I'll most likely be checking the book after the movie. So that's all for our Oscar buzz as right now.
Yeah.
As we speak,
But
there are more movies coming out of the woodwork.